We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
We've reached our destination.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! You're mine!
Lunar corruption! Require complete focus! Oh,
No art to being interrupted.
Not today!
Annihilation! Go for the weak point! Here!
Take this!
By the power
Let us take to the fray!
I'll smash you!
Let us take to the
Let
fray!
me help! One more time!
Thunder! A wall to Try harder! Here I go!
Where are you going?
Don't suffer in silence.
Thunder!
Far enough!
Art expert coming through!
Not today!
Get you off out of the way! Healing circle!
Thunder Fang!
Raging storm!
Thunder!
Vanessa, let's go! Mega
Thunder
ray!
Fang! You're mine! I'm not done!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Crush!
It's weakened!
Thunder Fang! This ends now!
Gale force! Alright!
You're
It's
finished!
showtime!
You're mine!
Magic advance! One more!
Can't get out of this!
Mega ray!
Not a chance!
Annihilation!
Take this! I'm not done! Thunder Fang!
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
Here's the healing arc!
Soil.
Ignite!
Awaken and
Pull myself together!
Thunder Fang! Thunder!
Go! Freeze Mega ray!
Thunder Fang!
By the power of water!
I'm not done!
Mega ray! Starting wind! Mega
Try
ray!
harder!
Don't mind if I do!
Everlasting
I
darkness.
never miss! Raging storm! Annihilation!
Within the soil.
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
It's over!
Here's a healing arc! Sleep now!
Take this! No escape! Thunder!
Anything in armor is wrong! One at a time!
Thunder Fang! Eat dirt!
Back into the fray!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Thunder!
Here!
Thunder Fang! Thunder!
In here!
Elusive deity!
Annihilation! More with a hit!
No dawn shall break this night.
Take this!
Darkest sky! All upon thee! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renans Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we ventured into Rena.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renans Alma's here, right?
Don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renans Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Yourselves. This one's tough.
Harsh malevolence!
Begin!
Deity!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Try harder. We got fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Leave the enemy's arc to
All
me!
yours. You picked the wrong.
No complaints here!
Why'd you hear me?
To stop you dying?
Do it! Feel astral energy!
Say no more. Shut.
Well done!
My turn.
That'll bring you down! Rain down!
Thunder.
Rending you apart! Bloody hell!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Meteor!
Not today.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Dance in the wind! Field! Air thrust! Radiant here!
Thunder Fang!
Winds of heaven!
Look sharp! Lightning Fire Blade!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Maybe it's time I try. Found something. New.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Okay, here I go. Thunder Fang! Thunder!
It's a duel of the others!
Radiant light! Regeneration! Flying free!
What could be
Enemy near Arctia! Can you take care of them?
about that!
No sooner said than done.
Burn! Far enough! Daria!
Steel Force! Banana, let's go! Thunder Field! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I'm going
Do
well
it.
done.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross! Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Really bad feeling about this. Power of flame!
Damn it!
Finish without a trace! I'm already here! More stockpile! They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
ST Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Raven Sight is sure to be let free! Elusive deity! Eating pile fire! Tornado drive! Thunder!
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this! Spirits ready and ready!
Awaken
and
recon!
see what I can do!
Glacial Field! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not much longer to go!
Come on! One final push! Get out of
Let's do this together, Alpha.
One at a time!
Awaken and recall! Thunder Fang!
Winds of heaven! Restore corruption! In here! I'll be saving this one!
Thunder Fang!
Denied!
Force of regeneration! Thunder!
Where are you going? In here!
Eat this!
I'll be saving this one!
Okay, here I go!
Radiant
Don't
power!
suffer in silence!
Alright!
Thunder Fang! Thunder! Thunder Fang!
By the power of
Benediction light.
Thunder! Try harder! Now!
Shine.
Radiant coming through!
Force of regeneration.
Thunder!
Ready to win!
I can carve through armor!
When you're desperate, then tonight's meal is on you. Good God. It's weak.
You pixels on the right! In a bind?
I'll heal you
Thunder
up.
Fang! Thunder! Resonate with the
What
earth!
would I do without you?
Demon Fang!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch it, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Masterful dash! It's too much! Onward! I have no limits! Thunder! Thunder Fang! Take this! Thunder Fang!
Here, let me help. Lightning is done.
Thunder Fang!
Where are you going? Illuminate the lava rod magic.
Seismic
Holy
Rupture!
water
Elusive Deity! Showtime! Eagle Ray! Explosive
It looks
Ray!
like you got this one covered.
In a
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Now you see what I can do!
Watch yourself. Incredible power.
They smite with blackened blue! Shine! Radiant light!
Maybe Sophie Star a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
Don't get it. You can be really dense, Helene.
From beyond, imbue this
Lightning eye!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Resuscitation! Dance in the wind! Air struggle! Here's the evil! Struggle!
Heal!
Freeze lightning!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Shine! Radiant light! Freeze up regeneration!
Here's the evil! Burn it! I can't hold on much longer!
Thank you for the healing, Dahnan.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
I don't rest. No one is dying on our watch.
Thank you! No further! You're finished!
Harsh malevolence!
It's time!
Dance waterfall!
Burn! Engulfs you!
Freeze lancer! Healing
Thunder!
blood!
Cleansing you of bloody ally!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's the
Negative Thunder!
Freeze lancer!
Thunder Soil! Awaken and rear!
Airborne
You're
beast.
mine!
My specialty.
Ready to go! Thunder Fang! On your knees! Thunder! Come and face me!
Get on in there with the others.
You're finished!
More where that came from. I'm freezing. All the power of my
Ignite! Soaring blast! Can't get out of this! Thunder! I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Well done.
On your knees! I'm not done! I could do without this pain!
Healing
Thunder Fang! Now you see what I can do! Rending you apart!
Can't be
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Nicely done.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Burn in hell!
This one's mine.
Red hot! Thunder Fang!
I never miss.
Thunder!
Fall
Thunder Fang!
a wall to shield.
Thunder!
Born up.
Thunder Fang!
Now.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Now! You're mine!
Certainly not.
Here! Hurricane
Not
Thrust!
in your dreams.
Here! Time to the flame inside me. Captivity let free. Burn in hell. Now one more thing. Elusive fire.
Blah blah blah.
I don't
In
know
a
what
bind?
I'd do without
In
you.
here.
I'm ready.
Astral energy.
Say no more. Not a chance. Thunder Fang. Negative change.
Wind confiscated.
Thunder Fang.
By the power of
Thunder.
flame. Finish without a
Thunder
trace.
Fang.
Tempest,
Thunder.
Sword expert coming through.
Thunder Fang.
Not much longer to go.
Come on. One final push.
Let's do this together, Alphen.
I'm ready.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. This one will be difficult to predict. I shall ensure you survive this.
I've been hit with something.
So even a masochist has its limits.
No feeling so great.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here I come. No escape. Thunder.
Can you take it? More of them?
Thunder. Here I come.
Spirits within the soil.
You're finished.
Awaken and
You're
reach.
mine. Thunder.
Resonate with the earth.
Thunder Fang.
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
Thunder.
Shut him down.
Do it! Eon, astral energy, full throttle! A flawless victory.
More Suko
Keep calm and take them down.
Hurricane Thrust. Tear. Hurricane Thrust.
within the soil.
Burn in hell. Awaken and wreak havoc. Tear. Soaring Light Spear.
Magic Kazam! Not in your dreams. Do it!
Look sharp. Lightning Fire Blade. No more. All mine.
I call upon thee by the power of flame! Vanish where are you going?
Awaken and wreak havoc. Smash you. Thunder.
Radiant down here!
Thunder Fang.
Masterful dash.
Thunder.
Far beyond the dark
Thunder
sky!
Fang.
I call upon thee! Annihilate!
They smite with
Magic Kazam!
Double hit dog.
Freeze Blade!
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep and we can do
As
this!
impressive as always.
Further, little one. Here I hope there will be peace.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Where are you going?
Thunder Fang. Thunder.
Begin!
Thunder Fang.
Elusive deity!
Lady Fire. To be let free. Eat dirt.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Aaron! I'm expert! Coming
Thunder
through!
Fang. Catapult. Thunder. Catapult.
Raging storm!
Thunder Fang.
Eruption!
Thunder. Burn in hell.
Now you see what I can do.
Negative gate.
Thunder.
Show me what my you can do!
They smite with blackened blade.
Thunder Fang.
Astral energy! Blah blah blah! Air thruster! Oh, you get now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Reflect light.
Here I come. More. Thunder. No chance.
Throbs in
Thunder. Thunder Fang.
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Radiant
My turn. You're mine. Burn in hell.
Raging cascade!
You're mine.
Eruption! Magic Kazam! Gemini Aqua! Field! Radiant Gaia! Together! Flame!
Thunder. Thunder Fang. It's over.
In here! Into the center! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
Here I come. Catapult. Thunder.
Where are you going? Now!
Dominating in an instant. Impact Cross.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Dispose of the trash.
Take this!
Radiant, look here!
Eat this!
Lightning orb!
Got you!
Light illuminate up! Little body promises the next week!
Thunderbang!
Soaring annihilation! By the power of flame!
Can't end here!
Don't give up! Winds of heaven! First force!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
By the power of
No art of being interrupted!
Let me help!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
It's in the sky, it's mine!
On your in a vine! Thunder!
I'll bring you back from death to
It's on! Burn in hell!
Take
Shine!
this!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Into the shadows! Holy land!
In your deck.
No more playing
And
night!
tonight's meal is on you. Keep going.
Break this night!
Let me help!
This isn't ideal.
Here's evil!
Thunderfang! Begin!
Freeze Lancer!
Thunderfang! Catapult!
Sleep now!
Thunder!
In a vine?
I'm not done!
Here's a healing orb!
You picked the wrong fight!
Blah, blah, blah!
Thunderfang!
Photon
Thunder!
Thunder!
Thunderfang!
I'll grind you into thunder! There you go! Don't let up! A whirling struggle! Show me what my hands of heaven! First
Thunderfang!
Magic is there! Sleep now! in the sky, it's mine!
Everlasting dark!
Get you all tucked away!
Negative gate!
Thunder! Rain down! Reload!
Might with blackened flame!
Pieces! Attack! Meteor Lord! I can do this all day! Reload!
Take this! Thunder! Thunderfang!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this!
Negative
gate!
Thunder!
Might with blackened flame!
Save you! Thunder! Coming through!
Thunderfang! Eat this!
Here, let me help! Lightning orb! I can't heal you forever!
I'm not done! Thunder!
Minor correction! A whirling struggle! It looks like you got this one covered!
Such unadulterated fury.
Here's a healing art! Thanks for the healing.
No
Watch
further!
yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Thunder!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Winds of heaven! First
Thunder!
force!
You're finished!
Let me help! First aid!
Thunderfang!
Can you take it?
Anything at all!
Can't move!
Don't leave me! Raging storm! Let's go get him! Burn it! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Deny! Freeze Lancer! More for the... Hold on to your art. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Shield and mace!
Tempest Wind!
Not done yet!
Take care of
This one's mine!
Thunder! Thunderfang!
Captain Pearl!
Thunder!
Switch to offense!
Thunderfang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Crescent Moon!
Thunderfang!
Tiger
Thunder!
Blade! Inferno Crossing!
Shattering
of pieces! Attack!
Thunder! Thunder!
This one's mine!
Thunderfang!
Inferno Crossing!
Thunder!
Hook shot! Talon Hurricane!
Thunder!
I'll finish you here and now! On guard! Eagle Assault! Hook shot! Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
see what you've got.
Thunder! Elusive deity,
I'll shoot them out of the sky! I'll cover you!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Now I can let loose.
Here,
Burn!
Negative. No art is being interrupted.
I could do without this pain. Elusive deity,
Can't get out of this.
illuminate the dark!
Now you see what I can do.
Thunder Fang!
Everlasting. Behold, the earth pulse. Tectonic vision. Denied.
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all! Here I go!
Now I can let loose.
I'm sorry,
Thunder!
Sleep now! I'll be saving you! I'll bring you down!
Yours will be let free.
Stars of
Burn!
light! Rain down and purify
no
all!
song to break this night.
Sleep
I'm
on
not
me!
done.
I'll be saving you! It looks like you got this one covered!
Take this. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down! All day! Here goes!
Thunder Fang!
Not on my watch! Reload!
Thunder Fang!
Lightning orb!
Take this.
And again!
Thunder!
Spirit flame!
No!
Reload!
Thunder!
I'll face
Fire
you.
field!
Carve through armor.
I'm all
Elusive
stuck
deity.
down. There you go! Don't let up!
Demon land.
Thunder Fang!
You're mine.
Oh,
Thunder!
field! Stars of light!
Thunder
Rain
Fang!
down and purify all!
Thunder!
Everlasting.
Leave the
charges to me. Negative gate.
In here!
Denied. They smite
Fang!
with dragon blade.
Here I go! Go! Holy
Double
land!
Demon Fang!
Let me show you what my heart can do! Rising star!
Bloody howling!
Resurrection! Shooting star!
This one's all mine!
Tearing you apart.
Not bloody howling!
This one's mine! Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down
Eat
and
them ready!
purify all!
Look sharp!
Lightning thunder blade.
Hey! These poodles quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Can't get out of this.
Thunder Fang!
Here I go.
Thunder! I'll check you all on!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Thunder Fang!
Bloody
Orange field.
freak.
What did they just explode?
Zia, can you take care of them?
Nope.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around. Radiant.
Certainly not. Not so fast. Elusive
Demons descend.
flashing fang.
My turn! Tear!
Illuminate
dawn
the
shall
desert.
break
Magic
this
is
night.
in.
Thunder!
Holy light. Not on my watch.
Burn!
Demon land.
Light after
Thunder.
blah blah blah.
I'll
Magic.
face
Do
you.
it.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Not a chance!
One more.
I'm not done! Prepare to be sealed!
Illuminate
In a
the
bind.
blah blah blah. Magic. Radiant light. Holy land. Into the shadows. Do it. Leon. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go. Well, looky here.
That equipment should come in handy.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
That'll bring you down.
Thunder!
Now you see what I can do.
Thunder!
Elusive deity. Begin.
Illuminate the
Here I
sun!
come.
Radiant holy lit now! Spirit astral energy! Full throttle!
We are!
Undefeatable.
Unflappable!
Unfazable.
And most of all, we're free!
Stay calm.
You picked
I
the
shall
wrong
provide
fight.
assistance.
Illuminate the sun! Reload! Holy land! I'll heal you all!
Execution! It's on!
I can't hold on much longer!
Ignite!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay.
I'm ready! Frozen!
Hammer.
Not a
Arch
chance!
tail! And a
I'm
jet!
not
Demon
Thunder Fang!
Magic is
In a
Those
bind.
are impressive
Do it!
skills.
Long!
Make a
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang.
Not a chance! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
One more! Thunder! Magic! Holy land! And a jet!
Thunder!
I'm ready.
Thunder Fang!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ignite!
Lion carved through armor.
Allow me to help you. Thunder Fang! Thunder!
Shield from calamity.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Go for the weak point!
Thunder!
Confiscated!
Try harder! My turn! Here I come! Thunder
Go
Fang!
get him! Go get him! Magic is out!
I'll face you!
charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop
Only
it.
need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish it.
Burn!
It's weakened!
To be seen.
This ends
this.
now!
Magic is out!
Take this! I'm not try harder!
Radiant
Take
light!
this!
Holy land!
Take this!
Spirit flame!
Thunder!
Human light.
Thunder!
Spirit flame!
Elusive deity.
I'll
Smash you.
Thunder!
Holy land!
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Elusive deity.
Thunder!
light.
Thunder Flame!
Not so fast.
Magic is out!
Take this!
Radiant light!
No dawn shall break
It's
this
over!
night. That'll bring you down.
Try harder! Here I come!
Everlasting
Spirit
dawn.
flame! Reload! Art expert coming
Here I
in!
come!
Can you take it?
Thunder Flame!
No further.
Magic is out!
I'm not done! Thunder Flame!
Demon light.
Thunder!
Into the shadows!
Thunder Fang!
Everlasting
It's
dark!
over!
I
Thunder!
Negative gate!
Thunder Fang!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
I'm in your debt.
Burn!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Rena!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Come and face me!
Grant me the strength
Thunder
to march
Fang!
on!
I owe you one! Thunder!
Shield from calamity!
Thunder! Demon, come on!
Burn up!
We got flyers!
I've got this!
Thunder!
Let a marksman handle it!
Release the deity!
All yours!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Thunder Fang!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Thunder!
Does it hurt?
And more than can all burn out!
Ready and raring! Everlasting dark! I can carve through armor! Begin!
Not in your dreams! Do it!
Ah! You're mine!
Lost! Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
My turn! Thunder!
Rain down into
Thunder Fang!
reload!
Thunder Fang! Thunder!
Here, let me help.
Thunder Fang! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind you!
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Here's a healing art!
Thunder Fang! Thunder!
Leave the charge to me! Better if you don't get out.
Thunder
In a
Fang!
bind,
Thunder!
Into the
Thunder
shadows!
Fang!
the everlasting
Thunder!
dark.
Another incantation ruined.
I never miss! Illuminated magic
Pieces! Attack the outfit!
Holy
Release the
Land!
deity! Now you see what I can do! Everlasting
Fang!
dark!
Thunder!
Light
I'll face you!
There!
You're
You're
mine! Thunder!
Illuminate the dark!
face you!
Do it!
Rena!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
Expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
I won't forgive you!
Thunder!
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friends!
Lightning orb!
I'll bring you back from death.
Magic
Thunder
is
Fang!
Careful! Let's ahead of camouflage!
Easter!
First aid!
Elusive deity!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Demon lash! Shattering of pieces!
Resuscitation!
Thunder!
Shine!
I
Radiant
still
light!
got some
Thunder
fight!
Fang!
Regeneration! Regenerate! Far enough!
Being interrupted! You're mine!
I'll think
Now I can let loose!
Here, let me
Let
help.
me free you of fate!
Thunder!
Nothing will hold. No further!
Thunder Fang!
Death shall not be forgotten.
Thunder!
This death shall not
I owe
be
you,
forgotten.
Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Everlasting dark! Negative gate! Raising you up!
Burn!
Radiant light!
Thunder!
Lightning orb!
Thunder!
Coming through!
I can carve through armor fast!
Failure
going to
use
all the power of
Thunder Fang!
everlasting dark!
Thunder Fang!
Nothing gets by me! Negative gate!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Into the shadows!
Take this!
Thunder Fang!
I'm all
No
stopped up.
further.
Here goes!
Thunder! Thunder Fang! Ignite! Thunder! Now I can let loose! You're mine!
Leave the enemy shore to me!
Deity! No complaint here! Everlasting mine!
Thunderfang!
I'll face you!
Shattering
Not so fast!
pieces!
Attack time!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply...
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renans Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all 6. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dahna and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dahna and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dahna, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Dahnan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dahna's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dahna the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.